Good morning, everyone, and thank you for choosing Financial Insights today. Every day, our goal is to provide you with a thorough and knowledgeable analysis of the most relevant financial news to help you navigate the complex economic landscape. Let's begin our daily review. Financial News, August 7, 2023. Asian market surge. Asian markets experienced a significant surge today, with the Nikkei 225 in Japan leading the charge, closing up 2.5%. Investors responded positively to Japan's impressive Q2 GDP growth of 12.3%, outpacing expectations and signaling a strong economic recovery. The Hang Seng in Hong Kong gained 3.1%, supported by robust corporate earnings and an easing of regulatory concerns in the tech sector. The Shanghai Composite in China rose 2.8% as investors found relief in the Chinese government's efforts to stabilize the property market and support economic growth. European Central Bank holds interest rates. The European Central Bank, ECB, announced its decision to keep interest rates unchanged, maintaining the main refinancing rate at 0.00%. ECB President, Name, emphasized the need for continued support to aid economic recovery in the Eurozone amid persistent challenges posed by the pandemic. Additionally, the ECB revised its growth projections upward, forecasting a 5.0% expansion for 2023, citing improving consumer spending and export demand. U.S. job market shows resilience. The latest U.S. non-farm payroll report revealed an addition of 350,000 jobs in July, surpassing expectations and indicating a rebound in hiring. The unemployment rate dropped to 5.2%, signaling an improvement in the labor market despite ongoing supply chain disruptions. However, wage growth remained sluggish, sparking debates on its impact on inflation and monetary policy moving forward. Tech stocks rally on strong earnings. Technology companies reported impressive earnings for the second quarter, leading to a tech stock rally in the U.S. markets. Companies like Apple, Amazon, and Microsoft exceeded revenue forecasts, driving the Nasdaq Composite to a record high. Furthermore, the tech-heavy index showed a year-to-date gain of over 20%, outperforming other major indices. Emerging markets attracting investors. Emerging markets have become an attractive destination for investors seeking higher returns. Countries like India, Brazil, and South Africa are witnessing a surge in foreign investment as global economic recovery gains traction and interest rates remain low in developed economies. However, analysts warn of potential risks related to inflationary pressures and currency fluctuations, urging investors to adopt a cautious approach. Oil prices reach 6-year high. Brent crude oil prices climbed to a 6-year high, reaching $80 per barrel, amid ongoing supply constraints and increasing demand as economies reopen. The surge has prompted concerns over inflationary pressures and its impact on consumer spending. Geopolitical tensions in key oil-producing regions, such as the Middle East, also contributed to the price spike, leaving markets watchful for potential disruptions in supply chains. Cryptocurrencies experience volatility. Cryptocurrencies faced a roller coaster ride today, with Bitcoin falling 8% and Ethereum dropping 10% in value. The market sentiment was influenced by regulatory developments in certain countries and concerns about the sustainability of crypto as an asset class. Despite the volatility, major financial institutions continue to show interest in digital assets, with some even exploring the possibility of launching crypto-related investment products. Gold prices fluctuate. Gold prices experienced fluctuations today, hovering around $1,800 per ounce. The precious metal continues to be influenced by a mix of inflation concerns, global economic outlook, and changes in central bank policies. While some investors view gold as a hedge against inflation, others prefer riskier assets in anticipation of higher yields in the future. Before proceeding with our analysis, we would like to remind you that your support is very important to us. If you enjoy this video and find our content helpful and engaging, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel. This helps us grow and provide you with even more quality content. Now, let's get back to the news on the financial markets and the latest updates. The US dollar gathers strength against its major rivals to begin the new week. After closing in negative territory in response to the U.S. July jobs report, the U.S. dollar index edges higher toward 102.50 in the European morning. Sendex Investor Confidence Index for August will be featured in the European economic docket, and June consumer credit change will be the only noteworthy data releases from the US later in the day. Euro to US dollar closed the previous week virtually unchanged following Friday's rebound. Early Monday, however, the pair stays on the back foot and trades in the red below 1.1000. Pound sterling to US dollar registered small losses last week and started to stretch lower toward 1.2700 to start the new week. Following a two-day decline that saw the pair lose nearly 150 pips, US dollar to Japanese yen regained its traction early Monday and recovered above 142.00. The Bank of Japan's summary of opinions for July meeting showed that one member said that the bank should conduct yield curve control, YCC, with greater flexibility and thereby make preparations so that it can successfully continue with monetary easing while nimbly responding to both upside and downside risks. As the benchmark 10-year U.S. Treasury bond yield retreated following the July labor market data from the U.S., gold price closed the last trading day of the week in the red. With the 10-year yield holding comfortably above 4% early Monday, gold ounce per US dollar finds it difficult to build on Friday's gains and trades below $1,940. Bitcoin spent the weekend in a relatively tight channel and was last seen moving sideways at around $29,000. Ethereum struggles to find direction and moves up and down in a narrow band slightly above $1,800. Key events this week: Atlanta Fed President Raphael Bostic and Fed Governor Michelle Bowman at Fed Listens event, Monday. Japan household spending, Tuesday. U.S. wholesale inventories, trade, Tuesday. Philadelphia Fed President Patrick Harker speaks, Tuesday. China CPI, PPI, Wednesday. India rate decision, Thursday. U.S. initial jobless claims, CPI, Thursday. Atlanta Fed President Raphael Bostic pre-recorded remarks for employment webinar, Thursday. UK industrial production, GDP, Friday. U.S. University of Michigan Consumer Sentiment, PPI, Friday. Some of the main moves in markets. Stocks. The Stoxx Europe 600 was little changed as of 8:34 a.m. London time. S&P 500 futures rose 0.5%. Nasdaq 100 futures rose 0.6%. Futures on the Dow Jones Industrial Average rose 0.4%. The MSCI Asia Pacific Index was little changed. The MSCI Emerging Markets Index was little changed. Currencies. The Bloomberg Dollar Spot Index was little changed. The euro fell 0.2% to $1.0988. The Japanese yen fell 0.3% to 142.14 per dollar. The offshore yuan fell 0.2% to 7.2023 per dollar. The British pound fell 0.1% to $1.2734. Cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin fell 0.2% to $29,037.34. Ether rose 0.1% to $1,832.01. Bonds. The yield on 10-year Treasuries advanced 5 basis points to 4.09%. Germany's 10-year yield advanced 1 basis point to 2.57%. Britain's 10-year yield advanced 4 basis points to 4.42%. Commodities. Brent crude rose 0.1% to $86.25 a barrel. Spot gold fell 0.3% to $1,936.41 an ounce. In conclusion, we'd like to thank you for watching Financial Insights today. If you enjoyed our insights and found the information helpful, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to our channel to stay updated with future analyses. Thank you again for your support, and we'll see you soon with more interesting news. Remember, the information in this video is purely informational and does not constitute investment advice. Always consult with a professional before making financial decisions.